to have you. Can you talk to us a little bit about the film and the character that you play?
Well, my character has lost her son in an automobile accident, and she and her husband are grieving quite significantly. So they decide to move out of the city and they buy a house in the country, and they're trying to rebuild their lives. And the feeling of their dead son is still very much with them. So I start hearing things in the house and feeling my son's presence, and I think perhaps he has followed us to the house. I'm actually really happy about that because the closer I get to Bobby, the better I feel because I've lost him. But there's a lot of other things going on in this movie. There's some malevolent spirits living in the basement. There are some crazy townspeople helping the horrors along, and it all sort of mashes up towards the end into a balls-out horror fest.
Sounds like a nice cocktail to me.
And bloody, too. Yes, a bloody cocktail.
So, when you're preparing to play a character like this, is there anything special that you do?
Well, for this particular role, yes, because I don't really have experience with losing a son. So I interviewed two different women who had lost their children in automobile accidents, and I asked them a lot of questions about what it was like on a day-to-day basis to just survive and keep on living, and how their relationship was affected with their significant other, and just, the level of despair, how they were feeling on a day-to-day basis. And it really helped me a lot to play the character. I have children of my own, and I can imagine how it would be to lose one, but to really go through it is a truly horrifying experience. And their detailed accounts really moved me and touched me, and that was what enabled me to bring the character into focus.
This is your first feature film. How do you feel about having it screen at FrightFest this year?
I feel very good about it. I've been writing and producing for 15 years. This is my first time directing, and I've had so many friends premiere their films at FrightFest, so I feel like I'm in very good company. I've always wanted to come just as a fan and just watch movies all weekend, so I feel like what better excuse than to have my own movie play here.
Sounds good. So when you go to cast for a movie like this, what do you have to bear in mind?
Good question. This film in particular, one of the biggest things that we wanted to do with it was we wanted to embrace an older cast. The leads in the film are all in their 50s. Our central villain is 82 years old. So to do something, kind of different and find actors and actresses who kind of bring like a certain amount of gravitas with them, like Barbara in particular. Her films with Stuart Gordon were huge influences on this movie. But, even people like Larry Fessenden, who plays the hippie Jacob, not only is he a great actor, he's an amazing director, and he's directed, some of my favorite films of the past 20 years. So it's like to have all these people on set that you trust so implicitly really helps a lot. I've spent more than enough time on film sets, but it's your first time steering the ship. It feels really good to have a bunch of people there who've got your back.
Yeah, that's cool. So how does it feel, firstly, to bring this movie to FrightFest, and also how does it feel to be the guest of honor?
Well, it's an honor to be the guest of honor. What can I say? I've been following FrightFest for a number of years. I look at it all on social media. I know the films that have been here for the last few years, and I know that there's a lot of great movies out there, and submissions for film festivals now, number in the thousands, and to be selected as one of 40 or 50 or 60 movies, and then to have 4 movies at a festival is unbelievable, really. And I'm delighted to be here, and delighted to meet all the fans in the UK and to bring all of these movies that I'm here with all of you. I'm happy to share them with you, so thank you.